D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this story, this video, and you can read them for yourself, or you can just watch this video where I'm going to read it to you and everything and give you my thoughts and all that stuff. Also, before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So now that I got that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started? And this has been updated, but I'm quite excited about it. So Jon Bernthal confirms that Frank Castle will return in Daredevil Born Again for Disney+. This comes from Deadline. Okay, so here's what's doing. All right, let me read this article and let me tell you what I think about it. Okay, so it says Jon Bernthal has confirmed he'll be returning as Frank Castle, aka the Punisher, in Marvel's upcoming Daredevil Born Again revival series. Following reports March 7th of his casting, Bernthal has posted an image of himself as the character to his Instagram, and that's the character that's the post that he got right there. As you can see, this is his Instagram. And then it says, previously March, Jon Bernthal will be joining fellow Daredevil alums Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio in Daredevil Born Again, Marvel's upcoming revival series at Disney+, sources tell Deadline. Few details have been revealed about the revival series, which received a big 18-episode order for its first season slated to premiere in the spring of 2024. Let's see. Written and executive produced by Covert Affairs creators Matt Corman and Chris Ord. The new installment centers on Cox's title character Daredevil, otherwise known by the name Matt Murdock, who is an attorney by day and a crime fighter by night. Vincent D'Onofrio reprises his role as mob boss Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin. Bernthal first played Frank Castle role on Netflix's version of Daredevil, debuting the character during the second season in 2016. He then went on to play the titular character for 2 seasons of Netflix's The Punisher, which aired from 2017 to 2019. Daredevil Born Again also stars Michael Gandolfini, Sadrin Holt, I don't know how, and Margarita Leviva. Bernthal is known for his breakout role as Shane Walsh on The Walking Dead. His recent TV credits include the lead role of Julian Kane in Showtime's American Gigolo, Dwayne Jenkins in We Own This City. He also recurred his FX hit comedy, The Bear. Okay. So here's what I think about this. Okay. First off, I just want to say I've never thought Jon Bernthal was like the best actor on the planet, but I thought he did a good job as the Punisher, you know? And personally, okay, so I liked the Punisher on the Daredevil series. I did like the Daredevil show on Netflix. I did not care for the Punisher show on Netflix. I thought it was just that show. I felt like each season went on a little too long, and they changed up the story a little too much for me in terms of his origins. But I do think he did a better job as the Punisher on the Daredevil show than he did in his own show. But yeah, maybe that's just because I really like that Daredevil show. In terms of this going forward, I don't have a problem with Jon Bernthal being the Punisher of the MCU, if that's what they're going to do. I do have a problem with this Born Again TV show. They've said that the guy that played, what's his secretary and then his partner. Oh, shoot, I can't think of their names off the top of my head. The redhead and then, the dude, Hoagie or whatever his name is. I don't remember what his name is. But they are not returning. That actor and that actress, they are not returning, which I think that, first off, they are a huge part of the Born Again storyline. I mean, especially what's her face. She's huge because she, and they kind of did all the Born Again stuff in the Netflix series. So I'm very curious to see how they'll do this show, and they'll do it better, because they have to be better than the Netflix show, or they're just going to be, people will be like, why did you do this? This was bad. The Netflix show is way better. Yeah, and I also the way they did Daredevil and She-Hulk, I mean, it was fine with the flips and everything and his acrobats and stuff, but I mean, they changed the character up like to this point where he was just like more fun than anything. And I always see Daredevil, that character is more dark than that. Also, I'm very curious to see if they bring over any of the other Netflix characters. I've heard online and seen online that Kristen Ritter will be coming over as Jessica Jones, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to bring over what's his face as Iron Fist or Luke Cage. I don't remember those actors' names off the top of my head. We'll see, but like I said before, all those shows. Well, Iron Fist was not really that. Well, the season 2 got a little bit better. I thought they should have kept with the third season so they could do a follow-up because I felt like the end of the season was pretty strong. And then Luke Cage, the first half of the first season was really good, and then it just went off the rails. But anyways, so we'll see how he does. But at the same time, I don't know, man. I just like at the same time, I'm really worried because all the Disney Plus shows, the MCU shows, suck. They just suck. They're not good. The only one that I kind of liked was Hawkeye. I thought that was pretty good, but I mean, at the same time, it's just so. I don't know, man. I just don't think. Right now, I just don't have faith in the Disney Plus shows, the MCU shows. But I'm open-minded to letting them change my mind. If they do change my mind, I'll admit, hey, this is good. But if it's not, then I'm just going to be like, it's bad, and we all knew it was going to be bad. And 18 episodes is a lot, so we'll see how that goes. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you guys feel about Jon Bernthal coming to Daredevil Born Again as Frank Castle, aka the Punisher? Do you think he'll have the same look? Do you think they're going to give him the skull? They should give him the skull. I want all the stuff from the comic books of the past, not the future. He's got a new symbol now. It looks ridiculous. He doesn't use guns. He uses like friggin' swords and stuff. So stupid. But how do you feel about him joining the Daredevil Born Again? Do you think this is going to be a good show? Do you think this is positive leaning towards the show, or do you think it's just going to be bad, but we're just going to have to sit through them ruining some more characters that we really, really like? Or do you think this is going to be good and they're just making it better by adding in all these extra things? I mean, it could be good. I don't know. I just don't have hope or faith, but I'm willing to change, but I reserve the right to change my opinion. All right, you guys, I'm going to end it there, but tell me what you guys think about this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.